We've done it. You're live with Ruth and Eamon. Right, guys, so as you know, my name's Lee. I've just joined Arbonne this month. I'm full of cold, so you'll have to bear with. Today, really, what we wanted to talk about was the 30-day healthy living challenge, which I'm really excited for. Can't wait for January. So I'm stopping smoking. A bit nervous. I'm also going to cut down a lot on my drink. I'm going to really give it a good go and show you some results and talk you through it on the way, step by step. Really hoping some of you would join me. I know quite a few of you need to stop doing what I'm doing, which would be so good if you could. So I'm going to hand it to Michelle, who will talk you through some of the products that we've got, we'll be using, and we've got a few things to show you as well. So I'll let you take the lead then, love.
Evening everyone. Yes, so my name's Michelle, if you're watching on Lee's page, if you've not met me yet. I'm a Regional Vice President with Arbonne International, and I first did the 30 Days Healthy Living with Arbonne actually 2 years ago. So when I first started doing the programme, the reason I was doing it is that I just had my second child. I was carrying a lot of excess weight, I had no energy, I was trying to survive on coffee and cake and just that constant sugar rush, and I just really wasn't looking after myself. And I was using lots of excuses why I couldn't change things, couldn't go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. And it usually is excuses, isn't it? So I decided in that January, and January is the best time, isn't it? Because it's that fresh start, and you've got that motivation, and it's just being strong enough, and I think having accountability and other people doing it with you keeps you going. So me and my husband did the 30 Days Healthy Living programme. And although we don't promote it as a weight loss programme, because it is for people that want to get bigger and bulk up at the gym, it's for people that want to lose excess weight.
Well, I'm turning up.
He's getting buff.
I don't know, a few of you that talk to me want to lose weight. Well, I'm wanting pecs.
Yeah, and it's for anyone. It's for people that so if you don't want to lose any weight, that's fine. If you want to kind of build and get leaner and more musclier, if you have excess weight and kind of toxic load that needs to go, that will go as part of the plan. But also just things like balancing your blood sugar levels, reducing inflammation, clearer skin, just everything, clearer focus, more energy, being able to get out of bed in the morning and sleeping like a baby, like all these little things. The plan brings that to you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So basically it's a jump start to a healthy version for you. So it's resetting the whole body using a program that's been done for you. You have a nutritionist guiding you through it, and you have an online support group. So you have a nutritionist there online, you have lots of other people on the plan, so you're never by yourself. If you're having a moment of temptation, you've got someone to reach out to, and you have a personal health coach included as well. So the plan's all formed for you. And in the past, I always knew that, yes, I should be eating cleaner. I should maybe be eliminating a few things from my diet, but I had no idea where to start. And with this plan, it's just so simple. It's all about education, awareness and understanding. So if people jump onto things like diets and sudden weight loss programs, what happens is, yes, they may lose weight, they may get those short-term results, but they haven't re-educated themselves in any way, and they've not learnt healthy new habits. So it's not sustainable, and they soon go back to where they were.
Which is what I need to do, really. I'm addicted to pizza and McDonald's, do you know what I mean?
I love
we all know that we need to stop that.
Yeah, and it's Christmas, you know, I've just had a nice glass of Baileys, haven't I, downstairs in the pub.
Yeah.
Like, why not? We're here to enjoy ourselves, but it's about resetting the body at least once a year. If you really want to look after yourself, doing it 2 or 3 times a year, and then following the plan 80-20 the rest of the time is perfect. 20% of the time, eat, drink what you like, but 80% of the time, use the habits that you learn from doing this. So what it's going to do is help create new habits, help you improve the nutrient quality of your diet, and it'll help you reveal foods that are sabotaging your health. So what we do is, and it's your first time doing it, isn't it, Lee?
Yes.
So don't be nervous. I got a real sense of pride for sticking to it and following it through and learning how to cook really well, you know, just all these things that you take from it.
I think you've just got to have that motivation to begin with, haven't you? I mean, I really want to do it. So if you really want to do something, you put your mind to it, don't you? And you go for it.
Yeah.
And I'm so going to hammer it. But it's also good when you've got somebody to coach you through it and speak to. Like, I could go to Michelle and go, look, I'm having a really bad day. what am I going to do? It's like, Lee, stay away from McDonald's.
And the bar.
And
Where
the
you
bar. Come see me.
We'll
And we'll have a
fizz
shake.
stick. Yeah, we'll have a shake and a fizz stick. Step away from the bar.
But this is what it's about, isn't it?
That's it. Having the support is just
Yeah.
everything, and accountability. When you're doing it by yourself, it's so much harder. So what we do, and actually when I first heard this, to be honest, like some people, I was like, what am I going to eat? Because what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate some things from the diet, and then we're going to bring them back in slowly. And you'll start to see what effect they can have on your body. So things like gluten, refined sugar, caffeine, alcohol, and dairy, they're going to go for the 30 days. And it's only 30 days. And the reason for that is because we're just getting too much of it in our body. So gluten is pretty much in everything at the moment. We have so much of it, it's just too much. So what I found is once I started putting gluten back in, I noticed how bloated I was and I was getting tummy aches. Actually, I'm quite aware of how much I have now, and I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't have taken it out. Also, if you suffer with bad skin, acne, that can be, dairy face. A lot of people that have too much dairy and they have allergies, eczema, bumps on the skin, that can often go back to your nutrition and with anything. So taking these food groups out just for 30 days and reintroducing them will start to tell you a lot about your body. Also, I didn't know how good you could feel until I did the plan.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like this is what you should feel like every day, full of energy, being able to sleep well, being able to get out of bed, not feeling absolutely shattered at 3 PM.
I think that's another thing, isn't it? You've got to get a good night's sleep, haven't you? You've got to let your body rejuvenate, your muscles relax, everything, isn't it? And get that good diet intake and a well-balanced diet.
And that's actually spot on for why we use the shakes for recommended for breakfast, because this is a full body reset. So you're going to be eating like a king or queen. You're going to eat the most amazing meals, but we also have the shakes, which are a meal in themselves. So you've got 20 grams of vegan protein, you've got 21 vitamins and minerals. You've also got things like avocado going in there, fresh berries, almond milk or coconut milk. So it's a meal in itself, but because it's food grade, ultra premium supplements, it goes straight into the body, straight into the bloodstream. Your body doesn't have to do any work to digest it. So
Soaks it up.
Yeah, your body is getting to rest. Your gut, which is the hub of all your health. So if your gut's healthy, you're healthy. You're allowing it enough time to recover after that night's sleep by having that shake in the morning. So that just nicely led us on to that. Yes, we'll be in TV soon, won't we? Okay, so I'm just going to go on to the next
Ollie
bit.
and Phil, eat your heart out.
That's it, this is just the beginning. So, like I've said, we're going to remove also things like soy, so we won't be having any processed soy, because that's quite high in estrogen levels as well, so not great for us. We're also going to remove any acidic drinks. I see a lot of people that are doing weight loss programs and they're drinking diet sodas, low-fat yogurts, and energy drinks, and just because it says no sugar, what they've actually done there is replaced it with things like aspartame, so synthetic sweeteners, which are equally as bad for you. So we're definitely not going to be touching any of that stuff. This is about being very clean, and we're going to help you increase your nutritional intake. So currently, if you buy things in the supermarket, and I get asked this a lot, people say, Michelle, I eat really well, I eat clean meals, why on earth do I need supplements as well? And at first, because I hadn't done the plan myself, I wasn't even sure. So I've really educated myself by doing the plan and learning lots from the nutritionists within Arbonne, that in this day and age, we need supplements more than ever. When you go into your local supermarket and you pick up fruit and veg, the chances are it's been flown overseas, it's been frozen for 4 months, and all the nutrients in there do not exist anymore. So you've got this lovely, what looks healthy meal, but you're just not getting what you need from it. And actually, in this day and age, we have to eat 8 oranges to get the same vitamin A as our grandparents got in 1.
Oh, well, there you go then.
So if you're having an orange and an apple a day and thinking, yeah, I'm doing really well, our grandparents had 1, and we have to have 8 to match the nutritious value. So that's why we need supplements, and that's why these products are absolutely incredible, and they just team up with the Clean Eating and the Ultimate Recipe Book, which you also get as part of the plan. So we're going to teach you what foods to remove, what might be causing negative effects on your body, and you're going to learn why, because it's all about education if these are going to be long-term results for you. Going to help you correct your pH levels. So for years, I've been educating people on pH levels on their skin, but actually we've really got to think about what's going on in the inside. Because if we've not got our health, what have we got? You know, it's everything, isn't it? So we're also going to help balance blood sugar levels, and then we're going to reintroduce foods back, and you'll be able to see if you've got any intolerances there, shifts in your skin, in the way you're feeling, energy as well. And you're going to have an online support group with a nutritionist in there, daily posts, weekly videos. It's incredible. So let me just move on. So here's some signs. If you recognise any of these, maybe you want to do this with us. Do you want to read through these, Lee?
No, go for it.
Shall I go for it? Okay, so signs that you may need to do a reset of the body. So digestive complaints, nausea, headaches, fatigue, weight gain, aching muscles and joints, kind of a foggy brain, memory loss, that type of thing. Just not feeling like
Me on a daily basis.
I am totally like that today. Foggy brain, yeah. Mood swings, cravings for junk food, getting sick regularly, and I've definitely let my nutrition go off track this month, and I've been ill like twice now. It's not good, so just can't wait to just fully get back on it. Lower back pain, bad skin, PMS, and what's the last one on here? Allergies. That's a big one.
I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, God, half of that I've had. Like, and I'm not even joking. But it's poor health, isn't it? And it's everything that you've just been saying. It's what we're putting in with bodies. It's making us feel like this. And I mean, I get lack of sleep constantly. I don't sleep very well because of the pub. I've got work. I've got to be up early. Then I'm up late again. You know, I'm not sleeping properly all the time. So you just become run down, don't you? Mood swings. Those of you that know me, well. PMS. Women don't even know what that is. when you're me and a male.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Brilliant. You'll be well chilled in January then. Maybe not
in
the
January,
first week.
people, Leah, you alright? I'll be like, yeah.
Once you get past the sugar withdrawals,
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
the withdrawals, yeah. And the cigarettes and the alcohol.
Yeah, it'd be so worth it. And a really funny thing, like following on from that, is I was a professional dancer in the past, and I used... Oh, doggy's come to see us.
No, we want chocolate.
No, Matthew.
So, Matt, Lee's husband, has just brought the quality street
See,
in.
this is the temptation you're under. You need to have your partners on board.
Yes.
Because otherwise, this is what you get.
See, we're allowed one now,
I
there.
don't want one.
No.
I'm starting.
Yeah, I think you should both do it together.
See, it would be so much better if we
January
did.
2018, I got it.
January the 8th.
See, the problem with him is it's the motivation. There's too much chocolate about for him.
That's it, you need to eat it all quickly. Get it out.
Yeah. Get it in your
Put it out
body.
on the bar
then it's gone.
downstairs, and then let the lovely folk of Driffield eat it all while we get really fit. Okay, so what I was going to say is I was an ex-professional dancer, and I used to think, because I worked out all the time, that I was quite healthy, but didn't think about nutrition.
Yeah.
What I learned more recently is 80% of your health, your weight, is all down to your nutrition. So 10% comes from exercise, 10% is genetics. So obviously going to the gym is really good for you, but if you go into the gym and slogging your guts out and your nutrition's bad, you're not going to see the results. Yeah. So by doing both together, that's fantastic. When I first did the plan, I didn't go to the gym, so I was doing it purely just with the clean eating recipes and the nutrition, and I lost 10 pounds of excess baby weight that I couldn't shift for a whole year. So what that is it's toxic load. If you're carrying toxins around in your body, like the caffeine, the refined sugar, it kind of goes mainly around the midriff.
And I've seen some pictures of you and you wouldn't have known that you'd had a baby.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, you wouldn't have done.
3 of them now.
Yeah, well, if some of you had looked at Michelle's pictures from what she'd done, all round here's turned up, isn't it?
It is now, yeah. More so than after my second. So I've had my third child a year ago exactly, and obviously a year after having Eliza, I had 10 pounds excess, and it was all around the middle, and I learned that is toxic load. So once I eliminated the toxins, that went. And then I stayed at that weight, and I have done, apart from having a baby and expanding and going back in again, I've stayed healthy, I've stayed at that weight.
Oh, hi, Debs.
Yeah. Did they have a dog on this morning?
I don't know, but we do. I think that was Blue Peter, wasn't it?
We're up in the game now. No. Yeah, so 80% is down to nutrition and what are you putting in your body. So important. And again, if you're doing something that is maybe a diet or a weight loss plan and you're counting calories, but we don't do during this, you don't count any calories, you don't deprive yourself. When you're doing that and you leave the toxins in, your body will keep the weight on to protect you from the toxins. It'll inflame to protect you. So again, you've got to get the toxins out, even if it's once or twice a year. She's like, what are you doing with your hands? So, moving on. So what does a healthy, balanced diet look like? And this is what we're going to be doing during the plan. So whole foods, if you are vegan, there is a full 4 weeks of vegan recipes. And obviously all the supplements and nutrition is all vegan certified, lactose free, kosher, gluten free, so you're absolutely covered there. Obviously if you're eating meats, it wants to be grass fed, organic, without any grains, hormones or antibiotics in there. So all free range chickens, organic eggs, wild caught fish, so not farmed, organic fruits and vegetables, and really healthy complex carbohydrates like brown rice, quinoa and sweet potatoes. So you're not depriving and cutting down on portions or anything like that, you're just switching. So I switched white potatoes for sweet potato wedges, which are amazing, and just, you know, got big results from that. So a lot of the food we eat as well can cause allergies like stuffy noses, bloatedness. I always, yeah, we've got runny noses going on. Now. Gas. You might notice if you've eaten badly for a few days, you're feeling bloated and gassy, like your body is just not happy with you. So again, doing the plan really helps. So, kind of coming to what we're going to use now for the plan is Arbonne Nutrition. So for doing the full programme, obviously you get your Facebook support group, you get an ultimate recipe book which has got breakfast, lunch, dinners and snacks and puddings. You'll never run short, and you also get loads and loads of different shake recipes, so you can make one that tastes like a Snickers or a mint chocolate chip or a very kind of berry one.
See, I'm very plain, guys.
Or just plain with almond milk. But yeah, you've got enough to do. If you love them as they are, that's great. Or you can make different ones each day as well, especially if you're doing 2 a day rather than 1. And then you have the supplements on top of the clean eating. So what you get in the pack is 2 bags of the vegan protein. You can get protein shake or meal replacement shake.
Is that also gluten-free, that one?
Yeah, absolutely everything is in Arbonne. Every single product we've got is vegan and gluten-free. So that's got you 20 grams of protein, full amino acid score, which, does that mean anything to you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because with whey protein, like whey is a waste product of the dairy industry, so if it can't go in cheese and yogurt, that's kind of whey, and it goes into a lot of protein shakes. A lot of people can't digest it very well. It causes a lot of bloating.
I never, when I used it before.
Gas in the gym, not good.
Constipated,
yeah. So
not
yeah,
gonna lie.
This is food grade, ultra premium quality. But also with whey protein, a lot of the time you only absorb about 30% of the grams on the bag. So with this full amino acid score, you're going to absorb the full 20 grams, guaranteed. And if you want to up your protein, we do have a protein booster, which is 10 grams, 0 sugar, and you can just, you know, really up it if you're into.
Is that with the fibre as well?
No, that's a separate product that we do, but that's like the booster if you need that. So you've got 2 bags of this. You've then got your herbal blend, which is like a tea bag, but you can use it all day, and it's just got lots of dandelion, licorice. It's just going to help cleanse the body and kind of, you know, pull those toxins out. And you can just fill up the same bag as you go along through the day. You can have it hot or cold. You've got your fibre boost, so pretty much no one gets enough fibre, what they should be during the day. So you can just put a scoop of that either into your food, it's tasteless, or into your shake, and that's done. Digestion Plus, which is all your prebiotics. Also, I call it like the flat belly powder. It's amazing.
Flat belly.
That's looking after your gut. So when your gut is in a poor way, what happens is if you overload it with things like gluten, it can actually become leaky. So you can get little gaps in your gut, and then unprocessed proteins can leak out into the bloodstream.
Oh.
I know, it's not good. And then these unprocessed proteins then cause inflammation, and inflammation is the start of all illness and sickness, disease.
Right.
So it all starts in the gut, so we've really got to look after that. So Digestion Plus is an amazing product. You've also got Energy Fizz Sticks, which are just my saviour.
I love them.
Yeah, so nice. So which ones do you have? Do you have citrus?
Citrus, yeah.
So citrus and pomegranate, And they have a new limited edition blackberry as well. So these are 13 calories, full of B6, B12, fills you with energy. It's got natural pure caffeine, because we're not saying caffeine is bad for you. Caffeine in its purest form is actually good for the body, but the problem is
Used correctly.
the processed stuff you buy on the shops for your coffee has got a lot of other stuff going on in there. So you've got pure natural caffeine in there, all the nutrients to give you like your mind and your body an energy lift. So not just your head like you get with coffee and then you get that crash. It's going to lift you up right throughout the day, and you can have another one late afternoon as well if you want. You can have it hot or cold. With 3 kids and a business, like these are my absolute must-have.
And to be fair, I know a lot of you have been talking to me actually about these fizz sticks, because I love them. I've even had them at work and stuff. And what people don't realise is actually the B12 side of it. Because I know people that go for B12 injections and things like that, and they've said that doctors aren't actually that keen on it. So if you had something like these fizz sticks that's already naturally got the B12 in it, it would actually help you a hell of a lot. And I think doctors and things like that will be on board with this. I think they're brilliant. And your energy, you go like this. I'm literally down here and I'm up here by the end of it. Brilliant. And you don't have a come down either from it.
No, they're so good. And so good for you at the same time.
Get rid of the Red Bull.
No energy drinks. If you knew what was in that stuff, don't go there. The other thing you get in your kit is Greens Balance. So that in one scoop you've got 37 fruits and vegetables, so it's all into one food grade scoop, and you can put that into food, soups, or you can put it into your shake, or you can just drink it with water if you're into that kind of, straight down, feeling brave. So you get all of that, you get your recipe book, you get the healthy living guide so you can monitor your measurements. So I lost 9.5 inches in those 30 days.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I wasn't working out, so I wasn't really building muscle. This time round, it's not to lose weight at all, because I'm at that weight that I went to last time. It's about getting turned now and getting more energy and just feeling good and just being able to be the best for my kids and my business, and just have that energy to do what I want to do. So that's what you get in the kit, and we've pretty much talked through all this, haven't we? If you are going to be working out a lot, and you're watching on Lee's page or mine, come and speak to us about Fighter Sport. So this is BSCG tested, so professional athletes or just someone that runs around the block can use these to improve their performance. So this is pre-workout, during complete hydration, and after workout. We're also featured on the Informed Sport website, which means the armed forces can use these products, which is quite rare. It's hard for companies to get onto their websites, because obviously they get drugs tested. They've got to make sure that you're using really pure things, and we're very results driven. And Arbonne actually have 45 days money back on everything. I think that's really good to know.
Yeah.
So sample day on the plan. You might wake up, you might have a protein shake, meal replacement shake for breakfast, and a cup of the detox tea. I usually put my fizz stick in it, especially in these winter months, because it's just really nice and
what's
cozy.
that taste like?
Gorgeous. Citrus in the
it?
tea. Yeah, you need to try that.
Yes.
I prefer citrus in with the tea, but then pomegranate is a cool drink.
Right.
And you can mix and match and choose which flavours you have.
Love that.
You might have a snack of nuts, green apple, brown rice cake, berries, raw veggies, hard-boiled egg, fizz stick, kind of late morning, or get some of the Arbonne nutrition bars. You could actually get these as your free products, and these are the dark chocolate and sea salt. They're amazing.
I actually like them, and I don't
fibre.
normally like stuff like that, but I actually quite like them.
Well, that's 10 grams of protein and 4 grams of fibre.
Yeah, brilliant.
And it tastes like a yummy chocolate bar, so you're not going without. Lunch, again, you do have enough to do another shake for lunch. Obviously, pack it out of other things as well, so it's like a full meal. Or you might choose something from the recipe book and create your own meal from there. And I usually did that. I'd make something for lunch and then an evening meal and a dinner. And you're not counting calories, you're not restricting it. We were eating lots and we were having puddings.
So could you add like berries and all the rest of it?
Oh,
to
yeah.
It? Strawberries.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we've
See, I
got
didn't
loads of
realise
nice
that.
recipes.
See, I learn as
Well, we're going to
as we're
guide you
going.
through it, Lee. We'll guide you through, and then you'll
She's
be guiding
been there and done it a
people.
few times too.
That's it. Yeah, I'm a
She's experienced.
experience now. So there's even puddings and snacks. You can make chocolate brownies out of sweet potato, and they just taste divine. So it's just about being prepared, and that was the biggest thing for me. So obviously I've had the results, done it myself. We have a 30 days to healthy living testimonials and info group. If you want adding, put a 1 below. You can go in, you can have a little look at all the people that have done the plan, see their results, do a little bit of digging around, get some more information.
Very good.
Yeah, it's just really good, isn't it, to just see other people's results, males, females, type of food they're eating, that type of thing. So put one below if you'd like to have a little nosy. If you would like prices, so it works out around £7.60 a day to do the full shebang. So that's all the nutrition kit, ultimate recipe book, online daily support group. You've got your nutritionist on there giving you guidance, and then you've got your personal health coach that'll send you daily motivation messages as well.
And what I was saying to Michelle actually earlier was, the 760, don't be paranoid about that. Because actually, I'm stopping smoking. So if you think I'm spending, well, most people spend between £7.50 and £9 a pack. If you're stopping smoking, that goes straight onto this, and it's good for you. It's good for your health, good for your body. You'll feel 10 times better because you're actually doing something for yourself as well as getting fitter.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm kind of seeing it anyway. Like, I'm stopping smoking, so that's dealing with this for me. So
that's it. And even if you're not cutting something else out, think about 760. You've actually covered 2 meals potentially. Yeah. So breakfast and lunch covered, and your hot drinks and your cold drinks. You don't need to go and buy them anywhere, and you're going to plan your evening meals so you won't have any waste food. So what I did is I wrote down 7 evening meals for the week, and then I went out and bought the ingredients for those meals. Whereas before I was blind shopping and filling the trolley with stuff and not really knowing what I was doing.
For one meal, if you go to Tesco or whatever, you can spend like 11 quid just to cook a meal. You know,
and it's all
average,
clean. You know, meats and veggies. So you're not buying any processed packaged stuff as well. So you're going to save a lot of money. But let us know if you want a proper breakdown of what you get, full pricing. If you're not already a preferred client, you will get a free welcome product. So you can get something up to £97 for free. And that could be nutrition, skincare, anything. You also get 20 to 40%.
We'll do the free again.
For free!
Free! I love that.
Didn't even realise I was singing. And then you also get 20 to 40% off Arbonne for the entire year. So if you do want to reorder anything or try the skincare cosmetics, you've already got your discount covered. But we're really excited. The prep group has already opened. So the group has opened and it'll start drip feeding information. You'll get your shopping list sent. You'll get your what to clear out the cupboards, what to avoid. You know, the recipe book is all on there. So the prep group will build up from now. And then on the 8th of January, that is when we start. So we're giving people enough time after New Year to recover, to go do their shopping, clear the house out of what they don't want, and January the 8th we're going for it. So usually we look after about 5 people each with this. We've decided we're going to coach 10 people. And every 2 weeks the plan starts again. So if January the 8th you're thinking, well, I've got a massive weekend away, not going to work for me, it's fine. Every 2 weeks it starts. So just let Lee or myself know, you know, we are there to coach anytime you want. But yeah, I'm really excited.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous.
You'll do fine.
That's only because it's my personal preference. I'm cutting things out, but you don't have to I nearly called you sisters now.
Happens a lot.
But yeah, so
it's going to do great.
Wish us luck.
There's hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people across the globe doing it, so you will feel like you're part of something much bigger than yourself.
And the thing is, the group, like Michelle says, that they are on there, people comment, don't they, and they see what's going on.
Yeah.
And you can share your results as you go. I mean, I can't wait to see me before and after. I'll be like, what?
Yeah, definitely do before and after pictures.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing yourself in the mirror each day, you don't always see the difference. And I don't think using scales is always the best thing. I think taking measurements definitely, especially if you're working out in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
But when you look at your before and after pictures, and I actually did some pictures 2 weeks in, like that is so motivating. And then
spurs you on after it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then after the plan, it doesn't stop there. You go into a graduation group, so you have support for life. So you've got that nutritionist and all those posts for life going onwards. So then most people find that they fall into 80-20, 80% of the time following the plan, 20% of the time eating what they want, going out for drinks and enjoying themselves. And because you've re-educated yourself, you'll start to make different choices basically, and it'll just be a lifestyle. And we are creating a healthier lifestyle. This isn't kind of not a crash diet or anything like that. It's about helping people change for life, and that's what Arbonne represents. And and that's what we're doing. So so let us know if you've got any questions. We're here to help. If you need more information, prices, you want to take a look at the testimonials group, just give us a shout.
Just message Phil or Holly.
Yeah. Goodbye. Mwah.
See ya.
Bye.